Knowledge, personality, and language. Those are three things that you will get if you read a book. Let's go. So, knowledge, personality, and language. Let's talk about knowledge. When you read a book, you get knowledge. Why? Because whatever book you're reading, whoever wrote that book, you're gonna learn about their mistakes, their victories, what to do, what not to do. If the person is 30, 40, 20, 60 years old, you are getting 30, 40, 60 years old of experience in your brain, in your head, in your beautiful brain, which is going to make it expand. You know, you discover new things, new ways of doing things, new ways of not doing things. And that's where you get your knowledge. And of course, you become more wise. So that's one of the things that books teach you. You are getting whatever years the person that wrote that book has. You're getting all that in whatever time it takes you to read that book. So if the person has 50 years old and he wrote a book or she wrote a book and you read it in 2 weeks, you are getting 50 years of experience in 2 weeks. Imagine the power. So that's knowledge. Personality. Personality is because you get to learn different cultures, different ethnicities, how they think, how they act, different type of foods maybe, different parts of the world if you haven't traveled enough. And you get to learn all that from different people. So you put that in yourself, so your personality changes because you expand. Your personality grows, and now you just don't want to take 2 steps. You want to take 4 steps because you know that if you take 4 steps, there's a different world out there, and there is a different world out there. It's a big world out there. You just gotta go get it. So it changes your personality, the way you view the world when you read books, when you learn from books. And language. It improves your language when you read books. And I am a perfect example of that because I used to have a terrible accent years back. But when I started reading, my accent improved. I still have an accent, but it has improved a lot. So when you read books, when you constantly read books, it'll improve. It will improve your language, your pronunciation. It will improve that. So that's how you get knowledge, personality, and language. How do you become a good reader? The formula to become a great reader is so simple. So simple. First, number one is you have to take inventory of your time. Where do you waste your time? Where is your time going? Rich, poor, middle class, it doesn't matter. Everybody has 24 hours in their day. Everybody. So where is your time going? Take inventory of your time. Once you realize where your time is going, then you're going to take 5 minutes of your time. Just 5 minutes, that's all you need. That's step number 2. Just grab 5 minutes. 5 minutes and pick a time. It doesn't matter what time it is. You pick a time. If it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. My personal time is 5 in the morning, 5:15 in the morning. That's my time. But it doesn't have to be your time. So your time is different. Whatever time you want, whatever time you have available. 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. That's all you need. So, number 1, take inventory. Number 2, set a time. Pick a time. Number 3, grab something that you like to read that's going to catch your interest. And number 4, you got to make a habit of reading at that time. Your 5 minutes at the time that you picked every single day. Every single day. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're driving, just, park somewhere, read your 5 minutes, and that's it. Why? Because you want to make a habit. Once you make a habit, like I always said, make a habit and the habit will make you. So right now, we're not worried about reading 15, 20, 30 minutes because a lot of people, they like, okay, I'm going to start reading. Let me read 30 minutes. Let me read an hour. Well, guess what? You're not a reader. So if you try to read 20, 30, 40 minutes, you're not going to make it because you're going to get bored real easy. So we're going to start with baby steps. How do you eat an elephant? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? So we're going to start with baby steps. 5 minutes, that's all you need. So every day, whatever time you pick, it doesn't matter what you're doing, stop and read for 5 minutes. And those 5 minutes will become 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 1 hour, 2 hours. I guarantee it because it worked with me. So that's how you become a great reader. All right? So let's go read books. Let's go get that knowledge. Let's go change our personality. Let's go improve our language. Let's go do it.